It may soon cost you nothing if you are caught using pot recreationally in Cincinnati.
David Winter joins us live with what today's City Council committee vote to decriminalize marijuana will mean. David?
Robin, Cammie, the move by the Law and Public Safety Committee today basically would in some ways decriminalize pot. It's designed to keep people who are using pot recreationally from ending up here at the Hamilton County Detention Center, from losing their jobs, from not being able to get a job, all because they're being criminalized for the recreational use of pot. And here are the amounts we're talking about. We had Cincinnati PD pull some samples for us from its evidence locker. This is 100 grams, or about a quarter pound of pot. This is 200 grams, or about a half pound. Currently, if you're caught with up to 100 grams, you can get fined up to $150 plus court costs. If you're caught with between 101 and 200 grams, you can get fined up to $250 plus court costs, plus face up to 30 days in jail.
And then they can't even get a job at a Subway after getting some of these violations.
Vice Mayor Smitherman led the committee in voting to take away the penalties for one option, up to 100 grams, or a second option, up to 200 grams. Both will go before the full council on Wednesday. But Councilmember Murray voted against the proposal, saying she has a lot of questions she needs answered, like how much is 200 grams really?
It's anywhere between 224 joints and 448. So for me, that certainly seems, I'm just saying that's what it showed as far as when we looked how many joints it is. So for me, that's a big question. 200 grams, how many joints is that? Is it recreational use or is it a huge amount for dealing?
Respectfully, I don't think you're putting enough in your joint.
Aside from telling Murray, jokingly, that she needs to be more generous when rolling joints, Councilman Pastor said that he feels taking a position that anyone possessing 200 grams is a potential dealer has potentially racial undertones.
We can't start the conversation off with assuming that, quote unquote, folks that are not of means are going to take 200 grams and they're automatically going to become drug dealers. That, honestly, is racist.
And to give you a bit more perspective, this is about a half pound of tobacco in joint form, about 200 cigarettes. But no matter how you cut it, Cincinnati's police chief says that he will enforce what the city council passes, but personally, he is not comfortable with any further legalization, normalization, or decriminalization of marijuana.
This is something that I see our officers put in the middle of, very much so, and something that personally, I do hope it gets to a place where the voters have a say on this. I think that's most important. The voters can decide what they want to have allowed in their city.
And the chief might get his wish. The vice mayor says that if the council does not pass this, he is going to, next November, get this on the ballot. Reporting live from the detention center, David Winter, Local 12 News.
David, thanks very much. If the council votes Wednesday to adopt the committee's recommendation, it will still be against the law to use marijuana in Cincinnati, but the city would decline to impose any penalties for smaller amounts.